folks, I'm Eric Linz and welcome to CapeCast, the official webcast of the Cape Cod Times. It's the morning after the storm, and we're at McGuire Landing in Wellfleet where the waves are still kicking up and the wind is still coming in. It wasn't a giant storm, but it had its moments.
CapeCast.
After a slow, wet start, the storm began kicking in, around 5:30 or so, and all of a sudden Route 6 became pretty slippery, pretty scary. According to state police, there were about 15 spinouts last night, none serious. Oh boy. In Wellfleet, around 6:30, the snow was whipping in, but really, that was it, because the next morning, there wasn't much on the ground. Here in East End, we see not much. But over on the Atlantic Ocean, on the backside of the Outer Cape, the waves were still whipping at Coast Guard Beach. Man, were they whipping as I tried to make my way down to see if any erosion was going on at high tide.
Still kicking up pretty good here. Whoa!
Oh yeah, I got soaked. Really soaked and a little scared. But you know what? It's exhilarating. I would stay away from that beach entrance at high tide right now, though, because it is still going. Other parts of the Cape look like a mini winter wonderland. Here we are in West Barnstable. Hey, someone clean off that car, will ya? In the power outage department, we hear about 1,000 customers are still out of power, according to NSTAR. Here in Sandwich, on 6A near the Lavender Moon, we see a line down. Do not touch that. And now CapeCast presents the history of snow removal. It all began with the object known as a shovel and a back and straining and grunting. Oh, it was primitive. But mankind progressed, and they moved on to something delightful called the snowblower. Look at it blow the snow. That's how it gets its name. Away, perhaps into the neighbor's yard. Ha ha ha. No more bending and groaning. But if you really want to make your neighbors weep with snow removal jealousy, you go big time. That's when you get the front end loader. You get out there and you get it done fast. And we also met a man in Sandwich who was sick of the pre-storm hype. Jerry Chambers wants a snowstorm refund.
About the snowstorm last night, the schools canceled the day before, and it didn't snow until 5 o'clock, so they could have actually gone to school yesterday. And then today, digging out wasn't too bad of a problem. It was pretty heavy and wet, but we got through it pretty good. But the hype was just overblown. I think the, telling you that it's going to be the storm of the century was ridiculous. But we don't get that much snow on this part of the Cape anyway, every time they hype it up.
CapeCast.